Okay, our next step to our Sunday gravy is going to be the pork braciole. Mine is a little bit of an unconventional way that I do it. A lot of people will make their braciole with beef using flank steak. There's the codiga, which is the pork skin. I'm using a double cut pork chop, which as you can see, I took the liberty of taking the center loin off. I've pounded it down. As I go to the next step, you'll see what I actually did with it. I made it into a thin cutlet so I can make my braciole. My ingredients that I'm using for my pork braciole, I have a yellow raisin and a plum grape raisin. I have pinoli nuts, parsley, pecorino romano, and a little bit of pepper. Okay, our next step, we're going to take our pork cutlet that we pounded out. We'll lay it flat. And I've got a second one. This is out of one pork chop. I took the actual loin. I butterflied it. And then tenderized it. Okay, we've got our two loins set up. Our first step, we're going to take some regular raisins, put them towards the center. And this right here is about 4 tablespoons of raisins. I'm probably only going to use about 2 tablespoons of each. Now we got our yellow raisins. Put them in the center. Then we're going to take some pinoli nuts, which is pine nuts. They come from pine cones. Put that in the center. Fresh parsley. And grated pecorino romano. Parsley, about a tablespoon or 2 to each of it. And pecorino romano, you can never have too much cheese, about 2 tablespoons on each one. Okay, now we got that all set. Then 1 little pinch of black pepper. Our next step, we're going to take our braciole and we are going to roll our pork braciolette up. There's one. Set this up. And our second one. Our next step, we have to bread our braciolettes. So we're going to take, I've got 5 eggs. I'm probably only going to use 4 of them. So we'll start like so. 1, 2, 3, and 4 nice large size eggs. Now, egg batter. There's a lot that can be said about someone's credibility of their cutlets or their braciolettes, just about how you prepare your egg batter. I mean, I could take this egg and just beat it like so, and add flour and breadcrumbs, and I'm done. But like my buddy Emerald would say, we like to kick it up another notch. So what we're going to do with our egg batter, I'm going to take a little bit of parsley, about 2 tablespoons. Take a little bit of black pepper, about a nice pinch of it. And remember that pecorino romano I told you we'd be using a little bit? About 3 tablespoons in there. Now you take all that goodness and you beat that together. Now when you make a cutlet, especially, there's so many different ways. You got a regular breaded cutlet you can take, and you want to really take it over the top. You can take a cutlet, let's say if I was using this pork cutlet plain, I would dip it in flour, would dip it in my egg, dip it in my breadcrumb, and then when I'm ready to fry it, right before that oil's hot and I'm ready to dip it in, you do the double dip. Once it's breaded, you dip it in the egg again and you put it in that frying pan. Let me tell you something. That is a cutlet that's to die for. My mom used to make that, and it was something that we really went nuts over. Okay, so now we have our 3 ingredients ready, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to bread our pork braciolettes. Now we'll take this, we'll dredge it in our flour. And make sure it's got everything. That's one. And we'll go and dredge our second one. And you make sure you got everything nice and sealed up. Shake off a little bit of the excess flour. Okay, we're ready to go. Let me just wipe my hands real quick. Then we'll go from the flour to the egg batter. There's one. You get these nice and coated. And you take these and we're gonna cover them. Make sure that they're coated all around. And you have one pork braciolet there. I'll take the second one. And there's our second one, and voila.